I can't begin my story without a few thank yous, but first I want to give honor to God for carving the way and preparing me for such a time as this. I don't take my responsibility lightly. A big thank you to my mother and father, who without their sacrifice, their love, and their shaping, I would not be here today. To a Spring GR team, the best team in the city, and to my family and my wife, my amazing wife, who stood by me when I decided it was time to change my career and pursue my passion. See, one of the biggest leadership lessons I got came early in my career after a vision that shook me. After sharing with a loved one, she said, "Ata, don't underestimate the power of an individual's impact." See, when I think about leadership and impact, I think about people like MLK, whose impact changed the history of a nation. But we can't all be MLK, but we can be that friend, that coworker, that loved one that was impactful in shaping him and sparking that dream.
According to statistics, I didn't think I'd be sitting here in front of you today. I come from a low-income, single-parent household. As a teenager, I experienced severe depression and dropped out of high school. Following my teenage years, I had a child young and found myself in an abusive relationship. But it took hitting rock bottom to pick myself back up, and I really had to trust the struggle God was leading me through. Success is never going to be a straight line. There will be plenty of curveballs, but I've used these struggles to create my future. And now I own an executive recruiting firm called Hire for Hope. We donate 10% of our profit to the same domestic violence agency that gave me hope. The biggest lesson I've learned is to lead by being vulnerable, and that vulnerability opens our hearts to possibility.
There's no place I can be more proud to call home than Grand Rapids, Michigan. So many of us move away who are from here and end up coming back, and so many people not from here move here to be a part of it. Why is that? What makes this place so special? Is it our businesses, our churches, our community organizations, our summers, lake shores, our beer? I think the thing that stands out at the core is the values here. Faith, family, and service in the marketplace. That's ingrained into the fiber of the city. What makes it so special? The reinvestment in the community, the mentorship of the next generation. So what will the next 40 years hold? It's a privilege to be a part of the story.
I've always been fascinated by how we can use computers for entertainment, communication, and productivity. When I was 6, I felt so much glee when my parents showed me how to play tic-tac-toe on my family's new computer. And as a teen, I taught myself to code and I sold websites to local nonprofits and businesses. That's how I paid for my college and my first car. Few people have their childhood fascination turn into a rewarding career. So it's really special to me to be at Atomic Object. We build software that helps our clients innovate and grow, and I'm super proud of the impact our work makes, both locally and nationally.
I'm truly honored to be included in this year's 40 Under 40 class and to sit alongside some of the change makers and leaders that are moving our region forward. At WMCAT, we believe in curating equitable access to opportunity for all. Grand Rapids is nationally recognized as one of the hottest real estate markets, fastest growing economies, and a philanthropic culture that's embedded into the fabric of who we are. Our challenge, and one that I embrace personally, is to ensure that all of our neighbors have access to the same opportunities we desire for our own lives, that one can thrive socially and economically while living authentically, and that systems are reimagined to value, respect, and reward the talent that's here in our neighborhoods. I invite you to continue influencing our community and work towards the equity we need to be a world-class region.
10 years ago, I was a broke, failed musician, and just to be here today is incredible. My business partner, Max, along with our wives, of course, wanted to build something meaningful, and I think that's what we've done with the Mint and Brewing Company. Our goal since the beginning has been to prove that smart business can be synonymous with generous business, and companies that do both well can change the world with their success. But more than anything, I want my kids to grow up and realize that mom and dad weren't just going to work every day. They were using their companies to improve their neighborhoods and make life better for the people that live there.
I was born in California, raised in Florida, surrounded by arts and science. I made it to the Midwest by way of a tennis scholarship to Indiana University. I continued north, starting my career in Minneapolis, and now 8 years with Meyer. I was drawn to Meyer's mission of enriching the lives in the communities we serve. I graduated from University of Michigan's Executive MBA program, where I was honored as one of the top global business leaders of last year. I love spending time with my husband, 8-year-old son, and 6-year-old daughter, traveling the world as much as we can. My motivation is to bring a positive energy to forward thinking. I am most energized when I am striving for new ways to evolve our business strategy.
17 years ago, I left Zambia to pursue a college education in Michigan. My mother, at the time a recent widow, made the courageous decision to let a tenacious teenage daughter move across the world because she believed in me. She did this with a clear expectation: follow your faith, face your fears, and make a difference. I am honored by this award and share it with my mother, my husband, and my 2 amazing children. In Africa, we have a saying: if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. To my family, friends, mentors, and the Gordon Food Service tribe, thank you for investing in this journey.
Banking local matters. The deposits we take are poured right back into the community. It's this cycle of reinvestment that supercharges our economy, and it's why I love what I do. For over 100 years, Choice One Bank's been known for our service and quality advice. And today, we're known nationally for our innovative technology and community outreach. We're building something special at Choice One, and I am so excited to be part of it. Thank you to the Choice One team for teaching me to be a better banker and a better leader. Our vision is to be the best bank in Michigan, and we can do it together.
A lot of people ask me what my business plan looked like when I first started, and I can't help but chuckle in my head a little bit to that question, because almost 8 years ago when I started this business, my plan looked something like this, followed by something that looked like this. There's never an ideal time. There's never a right time. There's for sure never a perfect time to start your business. And making the decision to start means you're halfway there. The rest of the way, you just have to believe in yourself, know that you can do it, and get it done.